Backlash against Seattle police officer Daniel Auderer was swift after he was caught laughing about the death of a woman hit and killed by a Seattle Police Department cruiser. That recording was released last year, and just last month, those comments cost him his badge. Thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 10. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Sabir Rayford. Tonight, we are hearing from the now former Seattle police officer for the first time. Fox 13 reporter Nia Wong joining us with a closer look at what he had to say. Nia?
Well, Daniel Auderer spoke exclusively to Jason Rands, who shared the half-hour discussion with us. Tonight, Auderer says he thought he'd be disciplined and recounts what he describes as the darkest chapter in his life. Weeks after he was fired from the Seattle Police Department.
I would have never thought in any part of my mind that I would ever be terminated from the Seattle Police Department for anything.
Daniel Auderer maintains his comments were taken out of context, and he was not mocking Janavi Kandula.
I spent too much time and seen way too many things to mock anyone's death, and I'm horrified that her family's continually pounded by this story. It weighs on me, and it's something that will never, ever go away in my, I'd say, soul.
His infamous laugh shared from his police body cam footage.
$11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
He was ridiculed across the Sound and around the world. Those comments eventually costing him his job when interim SPD Police Chief Sue Rohr fired Auderer in July, writing in part, "The actions of this individual police officer have brought shame on the Seattle Police Department and our entire profession, making the job of every police officer more difficult." Auderer calls out negative media coverage and believes he was targeted. He specifically names the Community Police Commission and the Office of Police Accountability.
It was done specifically as an attack on my union activism.
How so?
In an attempt to weaken the union, if they could take out a vice president for something like this, it does weaken in their minds, the union substantially.
At the time of this recording, Auderer was and still is the vice president of the Seattle Police Officers Guild and was on the phone with SPOC president Mike Solon. Solon's part of that conversation has not been revealed in detail. When Auderer came under investigation, he says he gave 3 interviews and claims OPA immediately shared the transcripts.
I don't even think they were leaked. I think they knowingly handed them out.
Yeah.
During an open investigation.
Auderer doesn't believe OPA handled his investigation properly. When reached for comment, the OPA replied to Fox 13 with this statement, which only said, "Former SPD officer Daniel Auderer recently filed a claim against the city of Seattle. The Office of Police Accountability has no further comment at this time." Auderer has since filed a $20 million tort claim against the city of Seattle. You can read more about that and the rest of his interview on fox13seattle.com. For now, live in the newsroom, Nia Wong, Fox 13 News.